Hello, welcome to 1977. Oh, baby. Okay, so today is an exciting day because this is the day I get to play the chain. I get to play the chain, and I'm going to do it. It's my own request. And I said that it was okay. So that's how we're starting. I'm going to play the chain, I'm going to break it down, and then I'm going to delve into yo requests. The Chain is by a little band you might know, Fleetwood Mac. It's one of the best songs ever. Here we go. Oh, wait, actually, let me just double check that everything's as it should be. Yes, okay, good. Ugh, the only thing bad about that song is it ending. It's so sad and started to fade out. Oh my God. I mean, that's okay. That's one of those songs that's so good that it sometimes just makes me tear up. Not because I feel like their pain or whatever. Not to say that I don't feel that sometimes, but like just because it's so good. It's like overwhelming how good it is. I can't stop smiling. If I'm not singing along, I'm just like smiling and on the verge of tears. I mean, maybe I'm like a weirdo. Well, that's true. I am, but I just can't get over how good this song is. So I'm so stoked to do a little breakdown on this. It deserves like an hour long breakdown, but we only have like 5 minutes. But first of all, okay. So the first part, okay. Oh, right. Don't have a piano right now. Let me just get that going, but it's in this key. And the verse and the chorus have something different about them in terms of the harmony. Like the okay, it's a major third in the verse. So that gives it a little bit more of a cheeky sound, I think. It's a little less severe sounding as a result, but the chorus is like, ow, you know, like pain. Oh, did I just get like a sad message? The document could not be opened. Oh, I see. Looks like I had been using a piano patch session that was on my external hard drive, which I just unplugged. I didn't realize it was not from my internal hard drive. That makes sense. Let's fix it. Stay weird. Okay, I will. Easy. No problem. All right, you guys can hear that? Right. Okay, so it's like something. We definitely have. Sorry, I can do this. Da-da. Why am I having problems? Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so far this is adding up to a Mixolydian. Da, 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 da. But then it does this. Wait. Okay, so okay. Key V. Then there's like a minor thing that's about to happen. But it's not the flat 6 chord yet. It's not yet, but it's coming. Anyway, it's very folky guitar. It's not really necessarily like chords, but they're all kind of implying harmony. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. But there's maybe some like modal interchange going on or something that's just giving it a little bit more of that like twisty kind of folky feel, going in directions you don't quite expect, but it's still very familiar. Just a solid 4 on the floor for all the syncopation in the mandolin, right? And the guitar. Maybe not mandolin in this song, maybe. Sorry, the guitar to play off of. And even the vocals too, because they have syncopation. The that part has such a beautiful cyclical fluidity to it. 3-part harmony right away, right? And is there a bass? I don't think there's a bass. Right. So no bass, because that's when it comes in, it like hits you so hard. There's I think already there's an organ playing maybe a chord or two underneath there, but it's really subtle, and it's subtle throughout the whole song, but you can hear it better in the chorus. And I recently was like, my attention finally went there, and I was like, oh my God, there's an organ, and it's so beautiful, and it's such an important part of the song, even though it's kind of subtle. But yeah, I think it's this part that okay, see this whole part, it's kind of ambiguous sounding until they start singing, and then they sing that major third, and then all the harmony gets filled in, but it really is like a blank slate at first. Oh, that's so great. Listen to the window, watch the sunrise. There is a little flat six moment already. It's not a huge one though. But if I had to make these chords, I think it would go. Sorry, major. So I get lots of mixture. And then, okay, the chorus is the part that like really kills me. So it hangs out on a minor 4 chord. And it stays there the longest. It's there longer than any other chord. And it's cool to like start there because it's just like, usually you start at home, but it starts on this very like, I don't know, sort of poignantly nostalgic, sad kind of chord. And, well, they're singing If You Don't Love Me Now, you know, it's just totally, so we're in E. Okay, so it's going to be A minor. Okay, so if you don't love me now, you will never, is it you will? You may, I forget, never love me again. So pretty. I like this note. You don't, is a 7th? You don't love me now, the little tension. You don't love me again. Finally go home. And that flat 6 then it stays on a flat 7, and that part is so exciting too because they're singing on the home note, which is E, against the flat 7 chord, and that tension is so delicious. Never break the chain, yeah, like give it to me. And then it does it again, you know. I keep thinking I'm in a different key. You don't love me now. And the bump, 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 right? So the bass now is bumping with the kick. You say we must never break the chain. And on the second rep, there's a background vocal that's in the falsetto. What is it? You don't love me now, still here. Ooh. Something like that. I look forward to every time. Never break the chain, never. And that little cascade they do. Break the chain. Sorry, chain. And then it resolves back on chain to right. All there. Listen, major 3rd again. Sorry. Okay. So that's kind of what's going on harmonically. There's a lot of repetitions of 3 in this. Like they'll repeat the chorus 3 times. I don't know if they do it every time, but they definitely do it once. But they might do it both times. They have like a verse phrased in like 3 reps, kind of. And then they also repeat the chorus, I think, 3 times at the end of the song instead of just 2. So they're kind of just... I don't know, there's something super organic feeling about it. Like, you know, oftentimes we have this like gut feeling that things need to be squared off in multiples of 2 and 4 and 8 and things like that. And so I just really like it when a musician like intentionally is just like, no, we're doing it 3 times, you know? It feels good. It feels different. And but then this bridge, I don't know if that's really what it is, but the bass, then we get this amazing, this bass riff. Dum da da dum da 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 dum dum. What does this remind me of? It feels almost like... I actually don't have words for this one. I just think it's so cool. It's a little different. I like how it starts on kind of a tense feeling. Goes up to flat 6, yes. And then it just hits you on home and just hangs out there for a while. So it's similarly to how the verse kind of starts away from home with a little bit of tension. And then it kind of resolves to home. It's a little bit of the same thing. It's like, it just kind of leads you. It creates movement that has to get handled right away. And it's really sparse there. It's just like the drums and the bass is so sparse. And then everything starts layering on top of it. You go then really great guitar tone. And it swells up too. It just like to create this amazing crescendo. And then the whole song has this like climax of just the chorus. Oh, and you know, the organ. Like, can you hear the organ? Hang on. Let's see if I can find like... I mean, I'm not 100% sure what it's doing, but it kind of sounds like it's like sorry, like maybe going, like it has some movement in it. It's not just like chord. It's so pretty. It makes it feel almost a little bit reverent. And then they also do really subtle things, and then I'll end it here, but they do really subtle things to like notch the energy up of the song overall. Like each time they do the chorus, you know, it's a little bit more intense. The drums are a little bit louder. There's another little layer. There's another guitar, like distorted guitar that comes in. They're singing it more intensely. Like they're just sort of slowly building to this boiling point. And it's so emotional. I love this song. I think it's so good. But the star to me is the freaking 4 chord and the flat 6 and the flat 7 actually. But come on. And then yeah, it's so freaking good. So anyway, I love that song. Thank you so much. Okay, that's the end of that analysis. Let us move forward. Okay, so let's listen to David Bowie, Heroes. I'm feeling a little bit Bowie. Oh, guys, this is long. Let me find something. Hang on. That's a live performance. My bad. Heroes. Okay. So this one starts out with like a really nice back and forth between D major and then G major, which is a 1-4. And 4 is a great chord. We just heard 4 being amazing, although that was the minor version of it. But still, the root has the most power. And that's where this guitar, and it creates some nice tension against the G. I love how they just left the tension in, like, you know, yep, not trying to resolve anything. And by the way, I would say musicians organically, intuitively don't necessarily go like, I'm going to resolve this and you know, whatever. Sometimes yes, but I think the reason I bring it up is because some people that watch my channel have, how should I say this, almost been like a little indoctrinated by music theory. If you learn music theory really early, it kind of, you can grow up with this like set of rules, and it can take some undoing to realize that like you do not have to resolve dissonance. You know, like that's just, so that's why I'm saying that, in case you're one of the unlucky few. I mean, I think I was a little bit like a little, I fell under that spell slightly, without realizing it. I was like, tritones. I was like, oh. And then Nine Inch Nails came along and I was like, what the heck? Anyway, so it's just, yeah, I'm just mentioning that. Okay. But then there's a really pretty progression that happens after that. Let's see. So it's like, sorry. What was it? I have to listen again to get back into it. Hang on. I think it was this. Is that where the See, there's a chord. Da 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 da. Is it that guy? We'll see. Five. Pretty. Okay. Okay, we got it. So it goes, we can be heroes. What did I just sound like right there? Who's that? Bob Dylan? And then go back. But this time, you play a chord that is kind of like this one, but not. It has a lot in common, but it's like its minor counterpart. And then to this beautiful minor chord, and then back home. That's so beautiful. And this one just has like a really nice groove to it, too. All right. Next up is Brian Eno, By This River.
Stuck by this river, you and I, underneath the sky that's ever falling down, 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 ever falling down. Through the day, as if on an ocean, waiting here, always failing to remember why we came.
Is he singing?
Came. I wonder why we came. Chosen from another time, from another time.
I think that was the first time I've ever heard Brian Eno sing. I don't know why I assumed he didn't, but what a relaxing voice. It is not surprising in a way, you know. So at first it was just piano, but then it was also like an e-piano or something. But it is a little out of tune with standard tuning, so I didn't want to play along because that would have been real hard to hear. But approximately B flat major. And then this is the 6th chord. It's very gentle, kind of minor fall. In fact, you can even use Hallelujah as your sort of reference for this chord progression. Where there was a secret chord. And similarly, it also went here next. And then I think it also went here next. But it took a while to get there. Kind of the tension almost built up just because it wasn't, the chords didn't have much tension. So like after a while you almost expect something to happen. So that's kind of a cool. It's like the lack of tension created tension. And but he had, one of my favorite things about this was that he had this little ascending thing that I think was like parallel fourths or something. See if I can figure it out. I think it was that, if not exactly that, pretty close. And I think it was lower though. I think it was. That's pretty. All of those are pretty. Sorry. That last one especially makes it feel like you are by a river. It's just kind of, things aren't settled, things are moving. It's really pretty. And he definitely like tracked his voice multiple times so that it has that almost like massaging folk sound. It's a bad way to put it. Or your voice becomes a little bit pad-like just because there's so many layers of it, and so it's really full feeling. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay. Shoopa-doop doop. Next up, we're going to do Goblin? Suspiria? I don't know which one of those is the artist name and which one's the song, so I'm about to find out. I'm gonna guess Goblin's the artist, but I could be wrong. Oh, because it's from Suspiria, the original score. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I know that was a movie. So this is by who's the composer? I know this. How do I know this? Okay, maybe I don't. The musician is Goblin. Okay. Wow. I'm going to stop it there. This is cool. I don't know. There was a strong sense of familiarity when I heard the first part, but not when the drum came in or the vocal. And so I'm just wondering if over the years I've heard something that interpolated this, or I don't know, but it's got like, it's very bell oriented. A lot of like little bells, something, little things ringing out. And it's very sparkly. It's super high up. And I haven't quite figured out the whole pattern, but it's all in fourths. Sorry. But there's more of them. I just can't, I haven't figured it. When the drum came in, I actually got really thrown off, and I haven't gotten back on. Like, I can't figure out where the downbeat is, and that's throwing me a little bit in terms of where do I start listening to the pattern to figure it out. But that's cool too. I really like it. It almost sounds like one of those Irish, like those really flat hand drums but it's not a hand drum, sorry. It's just, but it's like a, it's a drum. And, it's got animal skin stretched over it. It's bodrum, bow something. And it's like pretty shallow. And you hit it with like a really furry mallet or something. And it goes, I could be wrong, but it's cool. It's giving that like worldly and also like ancient kind of primal vibe. So at this point, yeah, there's this kind of creepy, repetitive motif, and then there was some definitely some sound design. This kind of scary vocal that evokes a lot of just like a horror. I have not seen this movie, by the way, but I don't know. I'm interested at this point because, you know, they did a remake, I guess, right? And Tom York scored it, and I don't know. It just keeps seeming to show up. And there, for a moment, I thought there was a theremin. I could be wrong. It's something maybe that just synth that sounded like it. But let's see how it builds. But yeah, it is sort of the same motif over and over again, and it's just kind of creating this mood. This is a shuffle. I know that the audio's my mic audio is always earlier than this audio. It's so annoying, so I can't like do anything rhythmic over it, or it sounds out of time. But anyway, it's got so that's a shuffle. If you can count the main 4/4, like really obviously the 4/4, but the 4 on the floor, but then it's divided into 1, 2, 3. You could do 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Also, you'll hear lots of ghost notes usually on the, you know, doing the subdivisions. But so, okay, so it took a turn. Now it's a rock song for sure. And we're kind of, there's a polyrhythm going on, I think. Dum, 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 right? The bass. That's fun. I like this. That synth sounds almost like it was from the 60s or 50s, a science fiction movie. This synth is doing the pattern that the bell is doing, but the bell, I think, might have been like, could have been like, or sorry, up here, like a little arpeggio really quick, like. Possibly, but this is now just going like an octaves. Okay, so you could actually figure out the pattern probably easier here than the earlier part. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's going down. And I think it might be actually hitting this. Is it doing that? Might be. Oh, okay. It's a lot going on, actually. It might be doing this. But yeah, I think it is. Okay, but there might be a fourth harmonic that's really loud on the synth itself. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. The transition. What instrument is that? Strings instrument. Listen how well tuned that drum is. When he first hit it, it's like, boom, but then it ends on mwah. Unless I'm combining two sounds in my head, it's possible, but it keeps ending on D, it sounds like. Boom. It's probably just a different sound, but they sound really nicely blended, I'll say that. That sound is cool. I find it a little annoying, but I can get into it, especially because it's probably not supposed to feel good. You know, it's supposed to put you on edge, and it does. Okay, awesome. Good request. Next, we're going to do Jack in the Green by Jethro Tull. I've heard this song one time, and I loved it. I had never heard it before. My mom was obsessed with Thick as a Brick, so that's what I grew up with, and I didn't really... And, of course, I'd heard Locomotive Breath and some, hits on the radio, but this was a new one, and I loved it so much I sent it to my mom. I was like, have you heard this? I can't remember what she said, but I'm excited to listen to it again and do a little breakdown.
Have you seen the Jack in the Green with his long tail hanging down? He quietly sits under every tree.
He's on the right.
In the folds of his velvet gown, he drinks from the empty acorn cup that give the dawn sweetly bestows, and taps his cane upon the ground, signals the snowdrops it's time to grow. It's no fun being Jack in the Green.
Check that out. Okay, so that was lucky. It's no fun being Jack in the Green. But then
no place to dance, no time to song.
So this is all major chords, but it's not a major key. It's I don't know what, it's not a key. It's not, and I don't even actually know what chord feels like home. And I think that's one of the reasons I love it so much, is because it just feels so, it's so playful and it's so jumpy, and every chord switch is like, huh? What? Whoa. Little twists and turns, and it really works for the lyrics, I feel like. The Jack in the Green, the Jack in the Green. And then does it again. It almost sounds like this would be home, but they never play it. So that's why it doesn't feel like it has a home.
He wears the colors of the summer song, yeah, and carries the green flag all winter long.
He's pretty brilliant, I gotta say. And also, like, that part feels very twisty related to this one. Nope, sorry. Yeah, tons of whatever, mode mixture.
Jack to do you never sleep? Does the green spell run deep in your heart? What will these changing times, motorways, power lines keep us apart?
What a cool bridge.
Well, I don't think so. I saw some grass growing through the pavements today.
I love that. Okay, so at the beginning, he goes, have you seen the Jack and the Green? And everything, I think, all accents on that, like, kind of early, like, syncopation. But then after that, and again, maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. After that, he sings the syncopation and the chord is then after it. And there's this cool staggered feeling. He's just so you know how, like, I think brilliant this guy is. Thick as a Brick was written as a joke. I think he did it in like 2 days or something. And I forget what the joke was, but it was like, it was not meant to be, it was a parody or something. And, anyway, so cool. Drums. See there, it's da-da-da. It's even earlier, the accent. I don't know what the timing is. It's like, it's in like 6/8, kind of. Sometimes.
Oh, Jack, please help me through winter's night.
Yeah, it's changing. It's like.
And we are the berries on the holly tree. All the mist of the ashes coming, Jack, put out the light.
Man, I love folk stuff. I love how folky this has been. Between this and The Chain and what was the other one that we just heard before that had a bunch of. Wasn't there another one that we listened to that was kind of folky? Am I remembering wrong? Oh, I'm so obsessed. I actually have kind of a folky song on my upcoming album. I don't know where it came from, but it's really delighting me to hear all these like dulcimers and stuff because I layered the shit out of some dulcimers and mandolins and stuff. And now I know, now I'm starting to realize why I like it. Is because I grew up with this. Like, this is what my mom was listening to. She's listening to Jethro, Tull, she's listening to Fleetwood Mac. Oh, yeah. I mean, she loved them. She also loved Pink Floyd, big time. But yeah, my parents were 5 years apart. So my dad liked like 80s music and my mom was like fully in the 70s. So I had kind of my foot in both this more folky. Oh yeah. She also loved like, psychedelic rock. I mean, Cream. Oh my God. Which is also very bluesy too. Anyway, and the Beatles. All right. So, I'm going to put a moratorium. No more requests after this all requests are closed now. I'm going to go like this. Requests are closed now. Thanks for everything. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Pin that shit. Okay. So that was a great one. Next up, let's do. Oh yeah, Solsbury Hill by Peter Gabriel. Fantastic example of what was rocking this year. This has some cool timing stuff. And also lots of like mandolin-y kinds of, I mean, I don't know if it is a mandolin, but if not, it's acoustic guitar and it's super detailed and folky. I have a guitar now. I need to learn some stuff. All right, let's do it. Let's do not the, okay, here we go. I want the like actual audio file, not. This is hard. Okay, I guess I'll just use the music video and hope it sounds good. Okay, so this is 7/4. Do you count it as 3 and then 4 or 4 and then 3 or something else?
in Solsbury.
Okay. I guess it's 4 and 3. Pretty obviously.
I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still.
Is this? Does it sound kind of anemic? I just want to find the high. The. I feel like it sounded a little bit more present. Let me just try.
Still.
No, that is okay. It's just okay. That's fine.
Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew
Okay, is that a
out
mellotron?
of the night.
Doing the flute?
He was
Or is it a
something
flute at all?
to observe.
What is
Came
it?
in close, I heard a voice. Standing, stretching every nerve. I had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information. Just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home.
Now I know Peter Gabriel's really into like world music and stuff, so I'm guessing that's another. Is that another Baudron? It has that kind of sound. Okay, so this is okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so confident. It was so wrong. There we go. Shit, I don't like this key. Okay, B major. Doesn't it do it? Da, 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 whatever. Da, 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 we go to a 6 chord. Da, 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 something. Na, 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 na. But it's the same melody as before, right? Oh, it's a little different. Na, 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 na. But it's kind of similar, and you can hear the different context over the new chord. Na, 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 now two, back to 1. It does that a few times. Sorry. And then finally we get da, 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 da. Doesn't it go down here? I'm lost. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, right, for the chorus. Da, 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 it keeps going down. Sorry, fuck. To for us, da, 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 the information. Da, 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 da. Does he keep going? No, I have to find out. I love the way he uses the timing of his, like the way he phrases things in that chorus, the way the last word and the line ends on the downbeat and on in an odd meter that feels really cool. Da, 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 da. It's just too cool. I don't know why. And then, okay. All right, we'll keep listening to it, and then once we get to the next chorus, I'll figure out the missing pieces.
To keep in silence, I resigned. My friends will think I was a nut, turning water into wine.
I love how the guitar, acoustic guitar, I'm assuming, is harmonizing in parallel with the flute. Something. Wait, what was it? Da 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 da. Right?
My friends will think I was a nut.
What over this? That's so pretty.
Turning water into wine. Open doors will soon be shut. So I went from day to day. My life was in a rut. Till I thought of what I'd say. Which connection I should cut. I was feeling part
The harmonies on this part are sick. Because you had this, then you get the guitar going da 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 da, and then by the time you get to here, there's like another third harmony on top of it. Da da da.
Which connection I should call? I was feeling part of the scenery.
So pretty.
I walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom.
Oh, it does go there.
He said,
Actually, I can't really tell what the chord is there at all. Okay, I'll just abandon it. But then you get the super satisfying turnaround. Grab your thing, something. Wait, where's that?
grab your things.
Grab your things, I've come to take you home. My bad. Yeah, it's a really nice walk up, but it's all chords. Grab your thing. I cannot play in this key. Grab your thing, I've come to take you home.
I'm gonna take you home.
Home on the home note.
Hey, back home.
Dum, bum, 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 bum.
When illusions spin a net, I'm never where I wanna be. And liberty she pirouette.
Octave lower, vocal double.
Without thinking I am free. Watch my empty silhouette. Who close their eyes but still can see. No one taught them etiquette. I will show another me. Today I don't need a replacement. I tell them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, you can keep my things, they gonna take me home.
That guitar is so satisfying. Wow. So do you think it was a flute, by the way? I forgot to check the chat. That da 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 da, or a mellotron playing a flute, or not a flute. In any case, I just wondered. Okay, awesome, so cool. Okay, next up is Night Clubbing, Iggy Pop, and I don't really know this song. I've heard it like literally one time because I wanted to hear the kick, because that's where Trent Reznor sampled his kick for Closer from. I mean, you can just hear it. You're like, now, but unlike Closer, this swings. It's another 12/8 shuffle thing. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to do Lust for Life. All right, we'll do that. But at least we got to hear the kick. I'm sorry. I typed the wrong thing. Even though I was thinking about Lust for Life, I typed Night Clubbing. Because I'm trying to do too many things at once. All right, well, that was a little... You get a bonus. A little bit of Night Clubbing and a lot of Lust for Life. I probably have heard this. Oh, yeah. This one's gonna be really easy to analyze. It's so bluesy. Oh, dominant 7 chords. That lick is just so rhythmically satisfying. Dun, 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 dun. All right, it's out of sync. Sorry. By the way, I totally agree with you. That song, Are You Gonna Be My Girl, does sound like they were heavily inspired by this one. Are you gonna be my girl? But I also like that song, so I don't know. Yeesh. It's blues. It's a bluesy, indeedy. It doesn't have a verse or a chorus either. At least it doesn't feel that way. Maybe they maybe they chop it up differently on their end. Okay. Let's do Talking Heads, Psycho Killer. Oh man, my dad liked this song. I was growing up. And then there was some parody called Psycho Chicken that we both thought was really fun. You guys remember Psycho Chicken? I might have to sing to this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop myself. I'll just turn the mic off, and that way I can go crazy. Never mind. I have to talk about that. That was so pretty. I forgot about that intro completely. So, okay, so it's an A. It's an A. Sorry, it's two. It's an A. And it starts out, instead of starting with an A chord, which is what you would expect, starts with a G. So cool. And then it does it again, but in harmonics, right? Like the guitar harmonics. Guitar marnics. And there's also... What a beautiful chord. Is it a 9th chord? Is it a 7th chord? Sorry. No, it's just 7th chord. Okay, well, anyway, I thought it was really pretty. Okay, here we go. Super fun, detailed guitar work here.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa
think I remember that part. This is a flat 6. Okay. So it's just like A, and he's talking at you, and then it goes, and hits a flat 6. Psycho killer, and then a flat 7. Qu'est-ce que c'est? And then back up to run, 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 run. I mean, well, the second part, it goes up to and then goes back to A. So key of A minor and C major are called relative keys. They have the same notes and the same chords, but the difference is the home, what you consider to be home. So most of the song, home feels like A minor. Maybe even a little major, because it's kind of bluesy. It's got a little, okay, whatever. And then here, but then eventually it goes up to C, and that's that moment where you're like, run away, and everything feels sunnier. And then now it's gonna migrate back to A. Okay, that sounds very minor. Oh, now it's major. Yeah, okay.
You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything. When I have nothing to say, my lips are sealed. Say something
Dominant
once,
seventh chord.
why say it again? Psycho killer.
Dum da dum. Bass.
Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, ce que j'ai fait, ce soir-là, ce qu'elle a dit, ce soir-là, réalise
Little bridge in a different key there, because that's it's probably like a lot of bridges do that. They kind of change key, or they just like hit chords that haven't been played yet, kind of just shift things, but keep a lot of other stuff consistent so that it feels like the glue, but it's like a relief because it's different. So this one's kind of like B minor, and it kind of goes to its flat 6. So and the bass, which I was trying to play over it, I don't know if you could hear it, but for the Psycho Killer, they're going, which also feels kind of like a blues thing, but I could be wrong. And then it goes, and then it, right, okay, then it goes to C, bend back. That was supposed to be an A chord, whatever. Just use your imagination.
mon espoir, je me lance vers les bras,
Yeah.
We are vain and we are blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run.
A lot of dynamic changes.
Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away.
That's a good major chord. Oh, it's actually minor. Wait. Minor chord. having fun. There's a lot of details in there that I didn't never heard before. That was kind of fun. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the yeah. I think that was my dad's favorite part. Okay, next up is No More Heroes by the Stranglers. So nice to hear that after Psycho Killer. Perfect. So consistent. Okay. I'm kidding. I don't know. Wows.
Whatever happened to Leon Trotsky? He got an ice pick that made his ears burn.
Oh, is it also actually about...
Whatever happened to dear old Lenny? The great
Lots of murder on this live stream.
and Sancho Panza. Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to all of the heroes? All the Shakespeareos? They watch their own man.
This is good. Woo! Keyboard player rocks. Or is that a guitarist? It's hard to tell. Okay, this is cool. All right, so this is... which is kind of a Dorian thing. It's Dorian. It's fun. There's our special chord. And then the chorus was... which is also super Dorian. I like the syncopation. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Anymore. No more heroes anymore.
Okay. Nice. Lots of guitar layer. I mean, guitar solo, and then that. I mean, it sounds like a keyboard to me. But that, he's talented. Those arpeggios. Kind of just vibing between. Sorry. Jamming out. Little vamp. Sorry. Okay, now we're back.
Whatever happened to all of the heroes? All the Shakespeareos? They watch their own burn. Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the
Ooh, there's a little. Aw.
No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore.
It's going all the way up, isn't it? No. Okay. How do I go all the way up? Strangled. That's good. That was really good. Okay. Ghost Rider? Suicide song? I mean, suicide? Okay. Hang on. This is not the the actual. Hang on.
Ghost rider, motorcycle hero. Baby, 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 he's a looking so cute. Sneaking round in a blue jumpsuit. Ghost rider, motorcycle hero.
I like this.
Baby, 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 he's a blazing away. Like the stars in the universe.
Listen to that delay.
Sounds
psychedelic. I wonder if the drums are gonna like pop off or if they're gonna stay kind of like.
Baby, 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 he's a screaming the truth. America, America is killing its youth.
Turn that feedback up.
Baby, 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 he's a screaming away. America, America is killing its youth. America, America is killing its youth. Ghost rider. Ghost rider.
That was really cool. Lots of like, I don't know, distorted. Oh, I turned off the autoplay. Oh. I guess because I clicked on it inside of an album, it was just going to the next song. User error. Sorry, I should have gotten mad at you. And I like it because it's kind of just has a different flow, you know? It doesn't have a verse or a chorus. It's hypnotic, repetitive. It's just kind of the same intensity the whole time, except for the sound design kind of changing. And there's a little bit of maybe a little. They added, I think, to the like maybe a few more of those came in, like or stronger layers of those. It's kind of psychedelic. I liked it. Oh man, I'm getting hungry, and I'm also gonna have to go soon. This is gonna be. I was only gonna go for an hour, but I lost track of time, so. I'll play one more, which is a very good request. It's something to honor the late, great David Lynch, Lady in the Radiator. It's from Eraserhead. Did he write it? Because I know he does he did music. I don't actually know him very well. I just feel your collective pain. And I've been watching videos of interviews with people that he worked with or more rather like guided into their lives, you know, and I know his connection to Trent Reznor and everything. So I feel this like fondness, but even though I don't know if I've seen anything he's made before, but I already have this like respect for him and I feel so sad anyway. Okay. So Lady in the Water, Lady in the Radiator. Sorry. So yeah, I'm curious, like, who do I credit this to? It's probably David, right? Must be. Wait, what am I? What am I supposed to search for? Hang on. Okay, I found it. It's called In Heaven. Is that right? In Heaven, Lady in the Radiator song? Yeah, okay. Here we go. David Lynch.
In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good things, and I've got mine. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good things, and you got mine. In heaven, everything is fine.
That's cool. It feels both comforting and creepy. A duality that I attributed over and over again to Boards of Canada, but in a different way. This one, it's got that like the innocence, but the horror. You know, the chords are very like inviting and nothing that I think would set you on edge, but the sound design and the tone of what's being played and the like kind of almost like roaring, it's not roaring, but there was this sort of like I don't know, creepy just layer underneath everything. But there's also this, maybe the bass, but there was one line that the tone of it actually had so many harmonics that the real note itself was like almost getting drowned out by the harmonics, which just makes it sound out of tune and kind of weird and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool creative sound design. Okay, well, that's how we're going to end today's stream. And we should be on for next week as well, which is February 2nd. There's a chance I might release my album that day. If I do that, there's a chance that I'll do 2 live streams, maybe a listening party of my album, or I don't know. I still don't. I'm winging it. And but yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So I don't have it on the calendar yet. But if we do this live stream, it will either be at like noon Central next Sunday, or it might be an hour or 2 later. But I'll figure that out in the next few days. So just make sure your notifications are turned on, like the push notifications for everything, because there's ways you can only get notified of like the minimal amount of things. But if you want to make sure you get everything, there's a way to do that. You can also subscribe to my public calendar, and that link it's in my link tree, which you get to from my Instagram. I think I'll just put it in the chat. I'll just do it right now if you want to grab it. Hang on. Here we go. Okay, settings. Boop boop. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat in case you want to subscribe to my public calendar. There it is. There's not a lot in there. It's just really these live streams and a couple Patreon events. Yeah, so it shouldn't like crowd things up. Okay. Well, thanks for a fantastic year. I mean 1977. I am really enjoying the 70s with y'all, I have to say. So I'll see you next week, regardless. And I hope you have a good one. And farewell. Goodbye.